All right, doing week 2 of legs. The same as last week, going up 10 pounds. So 5 sets of 3 hit 300 pounds. Just getting warmed up. A working set so I can see how it's going to end up for the rest of the day. Morning. Alright, everything felt pretty good, so we'll move up to 300 for the working sets. I was going to start raw, but got a little bit of a nagging back from yesterday, so we'll save the raw days for when I'm feeling 100%. But still feel good enough. Yeah, that felt good. We'll see you for the last set. All right, final set. I don't think the audio was working for the other sets, but whatever. So, last set of 3, we move on to pause squats. So, we're not too high in weight yet. These are nice, easy, semi-light controlled reps. They'll get tougher as the weeks go on. Felt good. Moving on to pause squats. Pause squats. So I'm going to get all the way down into the full stretch position at the very bottom there, hang out for a second, and then come back up. So that forces us to keep that nice strict posture and then helps us with the explosiveness out of the squat, reducing that tendency to want to bounce at the bottom of the squat to build that momentum. Here we go. Last set of 3. One, 2. All right. Pause. And up. All right. Moving on. All right, we're doing Bulgarian split squats next. 3 sets of 8. So the purpose of these, well, a few reasons, right? They help with your mobility, balance, but as you can see when you do them, you do one leg at a time. So your strong leg can't overcompensate for your weak leg. So any weaknesses you may have in one leg get brought out and worked on by just concentrating on one leg at a time. So 3 sets of 8 of these. This is our second set. Taking a quick breath. I'll swap legs and continue on with the second set. All right, 8 more. Cool. You want to be able to get down to the 90. You'll see you don't want your back knee touching the ground. And a set of 8. Just touch the ground like we weren't supposed to. 3, 4. Nice. We'll do one more set of those and then move on. We jumped up a little bit for this last set, threw on an extra 40 pounds. So went from 65 pounds to 105. Let's see how it feels. Using a barbell this week instead of the dumbbells that we typically use. There we go. That weight was what I was looking for. Definitely feel the burn on that. So while working on mobility and balance and reducing the compensation, the major muscle groups this works are your hamstrings, glutes, and quads, as well as all those little stability muscles that help with our stability. So this will be the last half of the last set. On the right leg. All right, that is it. That is it for Bulgarian split squats. Moving on. Lastly, here we got some leg curls. Let's concentrate on those hamstrings. We're doing 3 sets of 10. Pretty lightweight, so that you go nice and slow and get a good deep burn. Probably silence the grunting there. But we're gonna do 2 more sets of that. Finish up with abs and a run. And we'll see you next time.